Welcome to Fearless and Focused. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Casey.
And we're here to share bold stories, real talk,
and strategies to help you push past fear and level up.
Let's get fearless and focused.
Yeah, I think that we all know it. And all of us are sitting on this call are, even though we have other businesses, we all do some sort of social media and a podcast, right? Like, that's the truth. Yeah. We both do podcasts that are women focused. We both do businesses that are digital presence focused. But sitting here, instead of looking at it that way, like, we're like, oh my gosh, like, you guys have so much value that you bring to the table, and we can learn so much from you guys and hopefully from each other. And I found myself like, Casey, just collaboration with women. I got to She Leads Amaya was like, Casey wants to work with us. I think we can do something together. I was so excited because, like, to be honest, you can laugh at me. You two can laugh at us later. But I've been like, Casey, your name was everywhere. Okay. Like, it was Casey, every event, I was like, oh, Casey wants to talk to us. Oh, okay. So, like, I was ready to go.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I was so excited. And then because of, like, the relationship that you brought to the table, like, we met Brooke, and then Brooke, I started watching you speak at events. This was before you worked even with YPC. Like, I started watching you work at events, and I found myself speaking and being like, you guys heard what Brooke said. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I started referencing you as a strength point for me. You know what I mean? And, like, because of the things you were saying were the things that we try and say every day, but they trusted you differently than they trusted us. And I think that's, like, where it comes down to is, like, when you collaborate with people, instead of competing with them, they have different circles. There's different levels of trust. You can start to build, get better. And then you meet all these cool people. Like, Casey, I was on a call yesterday with Samantha because I'm going to go do an event with her on SEO. And it's just so cool and originally I was so intimidated, like, not intimidated, but, like, she got up there, she spoke her thing. We were going to talk about AI too. I was like, what are we going to do? But then it ended up being a great partnership. So I don't know. I just think that we spent way too much time because the truth is there was only one seat for women at the table. I hate to say it. So it was like, especially as women, competition is in every business. And then you have women and you're like, oh, well, there can only be one, right? So no, that's stupid. Because if it's only ever one, you're never going to make another seat. And then you're constantly going to be competing for that one stupid seat. Like, make a table, invite them all, have a good time, and see what you can learn from each other. But it does take time to get your head there because you're taught to, like, look at people as a competitor. But, like, there's way too many clients out there. But I mean,
what's the there's a saying that's like, you can give someone the recipe. That doesn't mean they're going to make it exactly like your grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can recreate that. So it's the same thing. Like, why reinvent the wheel? Like, here, yes, this is what's working. Go make it work for you. Right. You're not going to sound like me, Katie. I'm not going to sound like you. Right. Same thing, Danielle, Casey. Like, we all can like the same things. I think that's a huge piece that I feel like men and women need to get over. Mm-hmm. Like, I think there has to be one. There's so many people in this industry, and especially social media and entrepreneurship, that I, envy, that I inspire to be like, and, I'm like, I don't want to be exactly like you, but I have takeaways that I'm like, this worked for me. And I just don't think that way. So it's hard for me to, be in that, like, I'm very competitive, but I'm not competitive when it comes to something.
You're competitive to yourself. You want to be better. And I think we all love Mel Robbins. And she talks about that, she talked about that in the book about, like, take their blueprint. And if they did it well, stop getting in your head and being like, that's a beautiful blueprint. They figured it out. Take it, make it the recipe, make it yours.
Thanks for tuning in to Fearless and Focused. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about showing up, staying bold, and taking action.
If you love this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration.
Keep chasing your dreams, staying fearless, and keeping your focus strong.
Until the next time, stay
fearless and focused.